It was the kind of play that defined a season. DeVonta Smith was wide open downfield, the Giants' defense completely lost him, and Jalen Hurts had nothing but daylight between him and an easy 89-yard touchdown. But the ball sailed too far, too long, and hit the turf. A miss that summed up everything wrong with the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles. This team, once unstoppable, is suddenly struggling to find itself. Last year's champions prided themselves on precision and poise, on making every big play that mattered. Now, they look uncertain, disconnected, and uninspired. Thursday night's 34-17 loss to the one-win New York Giants didn't just hurt, it exposed the cracks that have been quietly forming all season. Hurts in the passing game have lost rhythm. Saquon Barkley, once the league's dominant runner, looks like a shell of himself. The offensive line, the bedrock of last year's success, has battled injuries and inconsistency. Even the defense, once suffocating, got pushed around by a Giants team desperate for relevance. What's most concerning is that this isn't new. The Eagles have been skating on thin ice since week 1. They started 4-0, but every win came with warning signs, long offensive droughts, defensive lapses, and an uncharacteristic lack of fire. Now, with back-to-back losses to Denver and New York, those cracks have turned into chasms. Some of it can be blamed on fatigue. A Super Bowl hangover is real, especially when you play deep into February. Barkley's record-setting workload from last season might finally be catching up to him. Jalen Hurts, meanwhile, is pressing, trying to do too much to recapture last year's magic. Even Nick Sirianni's play calling feels off, missing the creativity that once made the Eagles unstoppable. It's also a leadership test. Most of the championship roster remains Hurts, Barkley, A.J. Brown, Smith, Lane Johnson, and Zach Bond. But the energy isn't the same. Bond, last year's breakout All-Pro, was run over twice by rookie Cam Skattebo on the same drive, a play that felt symbolic of the Eagles' sudden drop in dominance. Injuries haven't helped either. Jalen Carter's absence in the middle has been glaring, and the secondary depth was stretched thin when Quinyon Mitchell limped off Thursday with a hamstring issue. Howie Roseman might have to get aggressive at the trade deadline, especially with cornerbacks and offensive linemen. But talent isn't the issue, focus is. The Eagles still have one of the most complete rosters in football. What they lack is urgency. It's as if the drive that fueled them to a title has faded under the weight of expectation. They were supposed to run it back, not stumble out of the gate. And yet, this story isn't finished. Last season, the Eagles started slow 2-2 at the bye, fans booing, doubts swirling, before ripping off 16 wins in 17 games en route to a championship. Maybe this is just another early season wake-up call. But if that's the case, the alarm has been